For this assignment, we explored the possibilities MS Project has to offer. We organized and applied information given to us and successfully utilized MS Project to plan and manage the timelines involved with the installation of a complex electronic health record in a large hospital. A hospital-wide implementation of an electronic health record, or EHR, is multiphasic. Sequential phases are dependent upon completion of prior tasks. In some instances, entire phases of the project must also be completed before the next phase can begin. In general, completion of each subtask of the project consists of two phases, configuration and then training. While it is possible to prepare for many future phases by completing many configurations early on in the project, it is still necessary to complete certain tasks and phases systematically. This means that all phases or components of the projects cannot be concurrently installed. Based on information provided to us regarding the necessary sequential phases, we showed a total project time of 238 days. For each subtask, configuration must be completed before any training can occur. For example, as you can see, we allowed 15 days for the food and nutrition services phase to be completed. We were able to minimize the time this phase took to complete because we completed this particular configuration in August, as soon as any dependent tasks were completed. We were then ready for the nutrition and food training as soon as the training for the prior phase was completed. Here you can see the total number of days each phase of the implementation requires in order to finish on May 21st, 2008. Some explanation of our assumptions regarding both the necessary components of successful installation as well as the proper sequencing of events is in order and will help clarify our timelines. We will use an example within radiology. Note that the training for nuclear medicine is scheduled to immediately follow the completion of its configuration. In this example, nuclear medicine configuration was initiated on August 14, 2007, immediately following the completion of the admission, discharge, and transfer configuration, which was a prerequisite for this particular task. This is a 30-day project. Once nuclear medicine configuration was completed, we began nuclear medicine training on the following day, September 25th. And started immediately on the next configuration. In this case, the clinical image viewer is the next portion of the implementation project to be tackled. This particular configuration will end on September 24th, 2007. In order for the clinical image viewer training to begin, nuclear medicine training must be completed. As well as its own configuration. Allowing project managers to input individual timeframes and dependent events for phases of a complex project and subsequently adjust for unforeseen schedule deviations is a very useful component of MS Project. Here's a demonstration of how easy it is to visualize task initiation, overlap, sequence, and all subtasks are listed on the left side of the screen with their estimated duration, their start and completion dates, and any prerequisite components easily noted. The corresponding Gantt chart is displayed on the right side of the screen. Here are some subtasks as scheduled. Note the pleasing visual appearance. We will now show an adjustment of a project timeline in MS Project and illustrate how easily all members of the project team can visualize how a change will impact them. The order management configuration was originally projected to last 30 days. Suppose it was completed ahead of schedule and the time to completion was reduced from 15 days from 30. This early completion impacts many other aspects of the project besides the individual task itself. As you can see, it reduces Phase 7 to 104 days and the overall project to 223 days. Everything that is highlighted in blue is affected by the change, allowing for easy visualization of the altered timelines and facilitating communication to other team members regarding changes in their task schedule. This assignment gave us a hands-on opportunity to learn about NMS Project and to organize and manipulate a hypothetical yet realistic project. Based on this assignment, it is an excellent tool for planning and executing a large-scale multidisciplinary project, and it is very user-friendly. Seeing the consequences of minor changes immediately reflected in other facets of the project is critical to all stakeholders involved in a large project. To be sure, this exercise in knowledge will prove fruitful in many of our futures.